Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Gonna start a bit of a new series on the channel today. We're just gonna look at games based on movies and TV shows. If there's anything you want me to check out, anything you think I should check out, then let me know in the comments below. So we're gonna start this with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for the Game Boy Advance. So let's get into today's video. So Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. A beat 'em up, like a walk along beat 'em up with platforming elements based on a movie of the same name. So Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, if you're unaware, was a movie, I think it was released in the year 2000 or around that time. It was very popular when it came out. It was like something not seen before in kung fu movies. I don't remember much of the movie apart from I kind of liked it when it came out. Now, the reason I'm showing it on the Analogue Pocket is we've got choices to play this. This is a Game Boy Advance game. Play it on your Analogue Pocket, play it on an original Game Boy Advance, play it on an emulator, play it on your MiSTer. For this video, we're going to have a look at some Analogue Pocket footage at the beginning, and then we're going to move to the capture card and then just have a look at it on the MiSTer. So I quite like this game, and we'll talk more about it on the MiSTer feed. But yeah, let's have a look at that now. Okay, so running this game on a MiSTer, I'm using some filters because I like the effects it gives. I don't know how well they're going to look on YouTube. So you've got a nice variety of moves. You've got like a dive kick where you just jump up. I think it's either down and it's down and attack, and you do that dive kick, which I think is very, very nice. Looks worse on a bigger screen. If you are going to play this, I recommend playing this on a handheld device, whether it's Analogue Pocket, an actual Game Boy Advance, or even if you're playing it on like I don't know, like an Android phone or one of the Ambonic devices. I don't think this translates as good over onto a big screen. But you've got a variety of attacks. I like that those kind of axe guys there. They remind me a little bit of like the Castlevania. I think they're called the axe armors, and the axe that they hit, it's like the axe you have as a sub weapon in Castlevania, the one that kind of fires up, and the arc. Now the roofs are really confusing because I always think you're going to go onto that top layer, but you're not going to go on the top layer. You're going to go on like the bottom part. Yeah, so this game, I kind of like it, and it's a guilty pleasure of mine. Like I'm looking at games, you know, that are based on movies, TV shows, cartoons, anything, and we're going to look at a few of those. But I kind of like this game, and I've got a few guilty pleasures. So the power-ups in this game, where I've just got that sword, again, it's not really too great. You get like a longer attack, it has more range. I don't know if it has more attack power, but as soon as you enter another room or you go out of like this part of the level, it just simply disappears. One thing that I do like is quarter circle, doing the fireball motion and pressing punch. You kind of lunge forward with your attack, and that's the lunge forward that I really like. You can kind of follow that up by jumping up and kind of hitting your enemies in the air. But as you can see, there's glitches in this game. So I've found a few. Here's one here where your enemy is just at the top there and he's not coming back down. I don't think that's meant to be. The enemies aren't supposed to levitate, but there are like quite a few buggish things in this game. There is a little bit of variety in the gameplay, and we're going to have a look at some of the other elements. Okay, so I guess like encounters with other characters from the game. So there's like a whole chase scene that prompts you up top. You have to run through, and it is like a chase. If you try and fight here, you get destroyed. Whether you can or not, I don't really know, but I was scared and I was running. So that adds a little bit of variety in there. It's got wall jumps, which the first time you try it, they're not so intuitive. They don't really work, but once you get the hang of them, they are actually okay. And like I said, this isn't the greatest game, but I do like it, and it looks quite decent on the Game Boy, just not so good on the bigger screen. So that's like a nice that's a nice element of gameplay. We've got kind of chasing. You've got the bats there, which I don't know whether they're just taking a leaf out of Castlevania. From what I remember of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I don't remember there being bats in the movie, but hey, I got a bad memory and it was a long time ago. But bats give you some kind of status effect where your health just kind of depletes slowly and slowly. And the variety of gameplay, you've got parts with horses in there, and where you're firing your kunais, and you can actually crouch down, which reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 5 that I've been playing recently, the way you go on the side of the horse. So nice to see a little bit of a variety in the gameplay. Okay, here I am on a boss fight, not enough energy, and here I am about to die. So guys, in conclusion, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for the Game Boy Advance. A mediocre game at best. Something that I enjoy playing, something that I will play on the Analogue Pocket. Let me know your thoughts below. Is this something you're going to play, something you've played? Have you completed it? Because I haven't completed it. I've only got so far on it, but I do enjoy it. It's not too difficult. I find some of the parts forgiving as well, so it's a fun game to play. Now, so this was the first episode of looking at games based on movies, TV shows, and cartoons. So if you have any other suggestions, please let me know, because I love it when you guys recommend me games, and when I try them out, it's like finding a surprise, because you guys have recommended games in the comments that I've gone and checked out and I really like, and some of them I've really enjoyed. I've even done videos on some of them, so let me know anything you think I should check out. But yeah, let me know if this is a new game. Are you going to check it out? But as always, guys, thank you for your time. It's appreciated. If you enjoy the content, then a subscription and a subscribe is super appreciated. I'll see you guys around in my next video. Pixel Cherry Ninja out.